welcome back to the channel. We are going to react to TJ Hunt building a 1,000 horsepower 3-rotor Veilside RX-7 Part 1. Let's get right into it.
And honestly, I don't think I have any way to fix it. I think we screwed up on the RX-7. We added a Veilside kit, painted it BRG with gold flake, added Bledsoe 3s, but the car's just boring. It's not fun to drive. It doesn't excite me. And honestly, I don't think I have any way to fix that. We might as well just get rid of it. Oh, a 20B.
That was a crazy edit.
That should help. What's a 20B, you might ask? Well, it sounds like this. And it looks like this. And a 20B is also known as a 3-rotor because the thing literally has 1, 2, 3 rotors. Now, your standard RX-7 comes with a 13B, which is known as a 2-rotor. Now, the 2-rotor is a 1.3 liter, and they can produce a good amount of horsepower. In my white FD, I have it making about 600 horsepower. But when you add a 3rd rotor, it increases the size to a 2-liter, and these cars are capable of making easy over 1,000 horsepower with a big turbo with minimal amounts of boost. And to do this job as quickly as possible, I brought in a couple experts. These right here are the Vargas brothers. The Vargas brothers have been in the rotary game for 69 years, and I would consider them experts. Now, we have all the ingredients for the recipe here. We have a 3-rotor, a big Garrett turbo, enough fueling support to power a SpaceX rocket, and the dream team to do this in just 5
I'm gonna say this. TJ's videos have gone up a level for sure. They almost look like almost like a TV show, to be honest. These videos look really good. They're produced really well. Anthony's doing a very good job editing this. That's his camera person. He's doing a very good job. These look really good. And then still mixing in the vlog aspect of it too, so pretty good.
A 1,000
I
horsepower
like it.
20B Veilside RX-7 coming up. This will officially be the last time this car ever starts as a 13B. Sounds pretty lame.
This is going to be its final resting place for the next week.
It's a good place to live, honestly. It's a quick little break. Let's see how fast we can really do this. So we're gonna be attempting to do this 20B build in literally 5 days. And that sounds advantageous. It sounds literally impossible, but hopefully with the help of the Vargas brothers and other expertise and the willpower and desire to have this thing done, we can do it. So the first thing we're gonna do is start off by taking off the front bumper, removing the headlights, being very careful not to damage the $35,000 Veilside body kit, and just start removing everything. Once everything was off and we drained the fluid, we were ready to yank the engine.
I broke. That would have failed.
Yeah, we found a failure point already.
Yeah, I think we loosened everything. Oh
my god.
We're good. We're out.
Oh, 13B.
Yeah, for sale.
Now for sale.
Never did a burnout, still good. Never drifted.
It actually hasn't not done a burnout.
It's fact.
That's it. See you in the next episode. Bye. All right. Now with the engine out, I just remembered something traumatic. When we got this car, it was actually a white car. When we painted the car for SEMA, the engine bay was white, but due to time, we weren't able to spray the engine bay. So we just sprayed the engine bay black where the engine wasn't showing everything. So as we were taking stuff out, we were removing stuff, and we're like, oh my God, some of the engine bay is still white in black. We did not add painting in the engine bay into our timeline. Now we need to take everything off of the engine bay to get ready to prep and paint. I didn't know you were a painter. Did you know that you were? That's crazy. You have so many skills.
I think that the hardest part is this harness clips in the inside. So you can't just remove it.
We can't just like pull it everything to the
Yeah,
middle.
we'll have to like hang it off here.
Are we even using this chassis harness with the new?
That's for
This headlights.
But like the engine harness,
Yeah.
we'll be able to take everything out.
It's on the motor.
Are we keeping all the ABS stuff?
Yeah, you didn't get a delete kit.
No, you didn't tell me to get an ABS kit.
I can make you one. Yeah, we'll put the catch in right here and get rid of this.
Okay. It's gonna be a long week with late nights.
Set that credit card on fire too.
Oh, trust me, we already have. There's a bunch of stuff we didn't have. My credit card's melting right now. The bank's calling me and they're like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" All right, well, now it's time to pull everything off the engine bay and get it ready for paint. We also have a crazy amount of vibrant parts. They're a new partner to the channel. I'm super stoked. We're gonna organize all this stuff, but guys, check this out. We literally made a crazy order for every type of AN fitting, AN line, metal, material, V-bands. So we're gonna be using a lot of their stuff throughout this series, so vibrant. We love you a lot, Ian.
We
say,
do.
say
I
it.
was very, very excited
Oh,
to
guys,
unpack
look,
this.
Ian's back, but not forever.
Not
But he's here for this week, and he's gonna be doing. I'm gonna hype Ian up so heavy right here. Ian is a gangster when it comes to electronics and making harnesses, and in every other area. But Ian's gonna be making our whole entire wiring harness for the 20B. So he's here for the week, helping us out. We're gonna try and do this in a week.
We're gonna do this in a week.
We're gonna do this in a week. We have the Vargas brothers for literally a week, so.
The stars are aligning. This is the perfect team. We are doing this in a week. Failure is not an option.
You hear that?
Huh?
Failure is not an option. This is gonna be done in a week.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Okay.
If the money's there, we're doing it.
Yeah, late nights. Late, you're sleeping here, right? All right. Let's push this Veilside out.
Hey, dude, you have a really cool split window Corvette.
It's a Stingray, dude. Let me just say, we picked a really good time to start this 20B. Because we have SEMA in 2 weeks. And we still have S650 Mustang to finish. And a certain 1965 fastback with an RB26 swap.
Hey, that's not done yet.
Whoa! This is my junkie corner. It's all of my old parts, spare parts, stuff that I'm gonna use but haven't gotten to yet. And it reminds me of debt. A looming ball of energy that lives. That's really easy to get into, but very hard to get out of. It's hard debt. If you're struggling with credit card loans or medical bills, PDA tailored to you. Loan with $10,000 qualified, required. Bad and fair credit is bull. Thank you PDS Debt for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to it. Cue
That was that
Western
L Snipe.
showdown music. This town ain't big enough for the both of us, punk. We're gonna be using Meguiar's Citrus Power Cleaner Plus. I don't wanna say it's my favorite product from Meguiar's, but it works so damn well. And this engine is disgusting, so I'm gonna start doing this.
Dual wielding? Look at me.
Before we paint the engine bay, we have to clean it. So we decided to attack it with Scotch-Brite and degreaser to really remove all the debris and leftover paint from the previous paint job. We want the paint to come out as clean as possible, so this step is necessary. As we're finishing cleaning the engine bay, I want to let you guys know that we just dropped a bunch of new stuff on thehuntingcompany.com because we're giving away our Beers E. We just added these acid wash t-shirts in 4 different colors.
Ooh,
We
I
also
like
just added
those.
2 hats. We have it in blue and in red. And there's something, my favorite thing we just added, R34 t-shirt with the skyline on the back. And to top it all off, a brand new pair of shorts. Every $1 you spend will get you 1 entry towards winning the Beers E. And there's only 2 weeks left. What do you got to lose? All right, it's now the next morning, and so much has happened. We've been here organizing and getting everything ready, which I'll
Damn,
show
that
you
look
guys
good
in
with a
just
rattle
a
can.
second. But we have some sealant going down on the bay, and John and Dylan just got back. What'd you guys buy? Oh, we got metal.
They wouldn't sell us 2 feet, so we bought 10 feet and they gave us 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
Buy one, get one free.
Whose idea was it to do all this in such a short amount of time? Was that my idea? And we also just overnighted a cabinet for all of our vibrant stuff. It came early this morning. I've been here for a few hours, and we just assembled this whole entire thing. So by the end of this episode, we will have a cabinet that is every car guy's dream, because all of our vibrant parts are going to be categorized, and hopefully all of this mess that we have will slowly disappear. But we have literally fittings and ANs and lines and metal for everything. We do so many different projects all the time, and we find ourselves always like last minute overnighting parts and last minute going to send guys out to get parts. And with how quickly we try to operate on a timeline, that's just not efficient. So what we did, I just placed a massive order with Vibrant Performance because we use their products all of the time on the race cars and on the street cars. And that way we have our own store inventory for ourselves. So I'll go through all of this stuff with you guys in just a little bit, but if you've ever done custom fab or made lines yourself, you know how much stuff that we're looking at here. I mean, everything from push-on fittings to AN lines to actual AN fittings, every size of every size. I think we ordered like by 10. So this is just super exciting for me to have all this stuff, and our shop is slowly becoming like a one-stop shop for everything. So I'll check up with you guys in a little bit and show you all the organization Calvin's gonna be doing, but that whole bin will be written out, labeled for everything we could possibly ever need. All right, so we're gonna finish laying paint down in the engine bay. Once that dries up, we're going to get ready to install the 20B subframe, but the 20B inside of the car. And then Ian, at the same time, has to make a whole entire harness for a 20B.
Yep.
In how many days?
Not enough.
Not
but
enough.
we're doing it.
Not enough is the answer.
It's always the answer. And we always do it.
Car's back on the rack. Now it's time to install the new subframe and put in the motor.
We're fast. The only thing we're not fast on is bed, right?
Not together though.
Not together.
Yo. Hey, yo.
So to use the 20B, we have to do a new subframe. Technically, if you were to use the stock subframe, you have to relocate the power steering rack, which we're not going to be doing. And to fit the oil pan, we're going to be using this. This is a modified subframe for 20B. Now we're going to put it back in. Then once this is in, the motor can go in. And then work your magic.
Hey.
Bent now.
Oh, Jonathan. Jonathan goes belly to belly, missionary.
My belly.
Oh.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to do it, actually.
There you go. That's it.
That's one.
Mike can't find a hole.
I got two kids. I don't know what the
Well, I missed the clutch going on, but now that the clutch is on, we're gonna go ahead, hang this thing, and drop it onto the new subframe.
God dang, my nose. I think I'm getting a sickness.
Yeah, I'll just go slow.
So cool,
This
man.
manifold I just got off of Temu. It was had a $300 special. Looks okay. I don't know how the fitment is yet, but
So this manifold was made off a jig. I live in Florida, and it fits pretty good, but the front is not done yet because we're gonna make it fit the car, the turbo he has, and the intercooler we're gonna make. So the front's still not done. That's what we're gonna do this week. What we're gonna do tomorrow, and then get the manifold done.
Look, this is what's gonna set it off, TJ.
Wow.
This is the iconic intake for these cars.
that is
For the 3-rotor.
Damn, that's sick.
Can you picture it?
I can't.
Are you
picture it.
picturing it? Throttle body, sick ass intercooler piping.
How is the turbo gonna sit?
Well, I'm cutting this
You're gonna
off.
cut that, and how are you gonna position it?
Depending on how the V mount is.
I might go down with the pipe and come back up, which I had to do on Mike's car. We put a big turbo on it, or it's just gonna sit about right here.
All right, the turbo we're using is a G42. This is the biggest turbo I've ever had. It used to be the 4088 Garrett that we were using on the 13B, but it's only proper that the 20B gets a much larger turbo.
It's gonna be either
That's
here.
gonna be
My God,
sick.
dude.
We'll cut the hood. That hood is alright.
Yeah, we'll just cut the hood in half.
Wastegate out the hood.
Easy to get.
It is.
It's the
But-
world's biggest core.
Look at that.
But it's gonna go.
Check back tomorrow's video to see if that actually gets done in 2 days. Lot of imaginary work happening right now, boys. But you can kind of get a general idea of what this is going to look like. Quite a bit different than the 13B. I'm very, very happy with it. Mike was trying to get me to do like a green one and a red one and a yellow one and an orange one and a multicolor intake manifold.
Pink manifold.
Yeah, I said no thanks. What am I call it?
Collette's
Pink
back.
manifold,
Colette
legit.
spec?
It was a pink manifold though.
It was. It originally was a pink manifold. And we had everything powder coated. But I wanted everything just to be black. Just make it clean and simple. Leave the rotors silver and call it a day. So similar setup. Intake manifold, turbo manifold, and then this.
They came out of your pocket.
Don't worry about that. Oh, wow, we actually did use a really big core on this one too. This is what a real rotary looks like.
Nah, the coolest thing about this car is this hood right here.
Damn right it is. That 300 hood. That'd be sick to put it on this car. We thought about it.
Damn.
What this does at high boost, that's gonna do at 10 pounds of boost,
Yeah.
which is like super low boost.
Wow.
That's the difference between the two motors.
How many pounds on that car?
10 pounds will be making 5,600. And this is
Damn.
probably like a 20 something is making 5.
Yeah.
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 So
Like 23, 24.
yeah, the extra
Touch
motor adds a lot, and the torque is like huge difference.
Yeah, I'm really excited to drive this and that back to back and see the difference. It's gonna be twice the power.
I'm driving that, you're driving this.
Nah, you're driving the push bike outside.
You're still faster than this.
I told you guys I'd
Oh,
give you an
no.
updated look at this cabinet when we were done organizing it, and I think we're done for today. So I'm gonna give you guys the quick little tour. This is so beautiful. We have everything organized based on each category.
I'm the light guy.
Oh, okay. You're the
From
light
the
guy.
camera
You're
crew.
the light guy. We have everything exhaust related and wastegate related on this side. So you have your V-bands, you have some bends, you have downpipe material, wastegate material, and then we have all of our turbos. So you have turbo elbows, you have some HD clamps, you have your couplers, O2 bungs, and then we have every type of hose from stainless all the way to rubber, and we have all of our potential fittings. So again, if you want push on, if you want stuff for fueling, so we never need to run to the store ever again. All of this stuff is so incredibly necessary for everything that we do, as well as all the leftover metal up there. I'm sure we're gonna add to this whole entire cabinet as we continue to build stuff, and we're like, hey, we actually really use this a lot, but this is the things that we have found that we use the most from Vibrant, and I'm super stoked to have this stuff in-house, so we never have to do those last minute, overnight, hopefully they have it in stock type orders, because those suck.
We're pretty much mocking up the intercooler right now. We have to center it side to side. That way the intakes are symmetrical, pretty much. So John already made the bracket right here. Custom.
Damn, John, did you do that off of CNC?
Yeah, man. We have one back there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a custom. So right now, once we figure out the center, we'll mark it, tack it, and that will be the first.
I know
mount
his
for the
back hurt.
intercooler.
Holding that damn shit like that.
So now that we have the bracket on, we're gonna mock up the intercooler again, make sure it's centered, and weld it on. Alright, so we're gonna mock it up, see how it fits. Dude, I put it backwards.
I heard sometimes you've made them crooked.
Yeah, but it's the cars that bent, not me.
You know how many times I've done this?
Ready?
Is that gonna? Oh god.
Oh,
that is
no, okay, let me
so
hold it.
heavy.
Let me hold it, yeah. There you go. But like that, something like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight on this.
Look.
We got bust out the level though. I saw this guy on YouTube bust out a level on John's intercooler one time.
Yeah, but this car was bent.
Video 1, old motor out, engine bay sprayed, new motor in, and mocking up everything. Because from this point forward, it's
God
going to be nearly
damn,
90%
that turbo is
fabrication, 90% wiring too.
Holy
that doesn't really
shit.
make sense, but it's all wiring and fabrication. This is generally what we're going to be looking for. Turbo sitting somewhat here, V-mount top
That is
sitting
a
here, and then do
big
all the
ass
bottom
turbo.
Side. Oh my god.
And intercooler piping,
Downpipe.
HD clamps. It's gonna look sick.
A lot to go. Okay, John, you're good.
It's shaking.
40-pound turbo. All right, well, there is still a lot to do, but we accomplished a lot in the first 2 days. Now, like I told you guys from the beginning of this video, we're going to try to do this literally in 5 days, and we're on day 2. So we have 3 more days and a very late night tonight to get everything wrapped up. So if you guys want to stay up to date with this project, be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and keep moving.
Yeah, double video. W video. Let's see. That might be it.